The United Nations words children are main victims of War of Israel-Hamas. 16,000 people in Hamas every hour since surprise attack on Israel. 2 mothers who encouraged gender equality. As a result of the 100-day conflict, UN women may have become at least 3,000 women widows and households. And at least 10,000 children may have lost their fathers. In a report published on Friday, agency pointed out burden of gender inequality and burden for women who escaped from struggle against children and repeatedly displaced. UN Female Executive Director Sima Bahous said that this was a ruthless upside down for 15 years. Before the Hamas attack on October 7, previously, 67 of all civilians killed in Gaza and West Bank were male, and less than 14 was women. The UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres reiterated call of human ceasefire and the immediate release of all hostages captured in Israel on October 7. Bahous said in a statement that accompanies report, "Although we mourn the situation of Gaza women daughters today, we will mourn more without end of unlimited humanitarian aid and destruction killing tomorrow." He said, "These women and girls are lacking safety, medicine, health services and shelter. They face hunger and famine." United Nations. More than 500,000 people in Gaza, 1/4 of the population, said hunger. More than 100 hostages are still captive in Gaza. Bahous said that UN women heard Hamas' shocking accounts of undisputed sexual violence during the attacks, and called a call for accountability, justice and support everyone affected. Despite increasing hostility in Gaza, the agency said that women's rights organizations continue to operate. In Gazze Strip, 83 of women's organizations participating in survey were partially operational and mainly focused on urgent intervention in war. However, the UN Women found that only 0.09 of financing analysis from flash attraction for Gaza last year went directly to national or local women's rights organizations. Bahous, Gaza, especially women and children, and more help to end the war. He said, "We owe it to all Israel and Palestinian women and girls. They should not pay the price.